What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money. So there's two very intriguing trade rumors that is circulating around the Blazers right now, and I'm gonna start with the biggest one. You know what I'm saying? And that's between the Toronto Raptors and the Blazers. There's reports out that the Blazers are prioritizing getting OG Annoby with that 7th overall pick. And rightfully so, especially with the package that I've seen that's been circulating around. Now that package is OG and a 33rd overall pick in this year's draft for the 7th pick and Eric Bledsoe. Now, I can get behind a deal like that easily. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a beautiful trade for the Blazers and the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? Eric Bledsoe can come in and help that team for sure. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely got to be rejuvenated, not having to play out the last 20 some games or so. I'm sure he's well rested and really eager to go back out there and show for a team. You know what I'm saying? He's a very good defensive minded player. He can be their backup point guard or a backup shooting guard, you know what I'm saying? Because he is a combo guy, you know? So he's definitely can bring some value to that to the Toronto Raptors team. There's no doubt about it. He's not a bad player by any stretch. But what I really like about OG Annoby is he'll be under contract at very reasonable numbers for the next 3 seasons. He'll be at $17.3 million for next season, $18.6 for 23-24 season, and $19.9 million for the 24-25 million, which is a player option for him, you know? And that will fit in right with I'm pretty sure, with Dame's contract, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it works out very well, you know? And it's not something that you have to break the bank open to get him. So I'm with it. Dame likes him. Dame is a guy that said that he wanted to play with OG, Jeremy Grant. He wanted to play with Ayton, Lou Dort, who was going to be the other one that I was talking about, and I've done in a previous video speaking on that. Much before I heard any rumors about OG possibly leaving the Raptors, but it seems more and more like that's a very big possibility. And it seems like the Blazers are definitely the go-to team with that, unless there's another team that offers that's better than what the Blazers can, you know. I'm not sure what team that is, but we'll see in the coming days, you know. That other pick, or the other trade rumor that is out there, is the Blazers and OKC working together, which I've talked about before in the past, where the Blazers are giving up the 7th pick to OKC for the 12th and Lou Dort. But they also are adding in and other players. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a very intriguing option for the Blazers as well. Especially if they can get guys like Isaiah Roby, a guy who's only 24 years old, 6'8", 230 pounds, making $1.6 million this upcoming season. Averaged 10.1 points, 51% from the field on 7 attempts per game, 44% from 3 on 2 attempts per game. Played 45 games, shot 67% from the field free throw, 4.8 rebounds, 1.6 assists, a steal, a block, a turnover, and 2.4 personal fouls per game, which he would definitely have to work on, because if he was a guy that ended up having to play like 36 minutes or so, he would pretty much be fouling out every game, you know? So he would definitely have to work on that for sure. Another guy that's very intriguing to me, who's only 21 years old and possibly could play the 3 and the 4, is Darius Bazley. He's a guy who is only 21 years old. Made $4.3 million last season. Did have a knee issue that sidelined him, but he's 6'8", 208 pounds. Played 28 minutes a game. Averaged 10.8 points, 42% from the field on 9 attempts, 30% from 3 on 4 attempts, and 69% from the free throw line on 2 attempts, with 6.3 rebounds, 1.4 assists, a block, a steal, a personal foul, and 1.3 turnovers per game. And his per 48 was really, really good. He would end up being a double-double guy. So if we had to rely on him to play a lot of minutes, he's a guy who needs to work on his shooting splits, but playing with better players, I feel like he would definitely be a guy that would really benefit playing with the Blazers, you know, with a lot of the players that we have on the team, you know. So those are definitely two. And then also getting Lou Dort as well, you know what I'm saying? He ended up having a shoulder issue, but he did average 17.2 points, played 33 minutes a game. He didn't shoot it well. 40% from the field, 33% from 3 on 8 attempts from 3. Got 14 attempts a game, only making $1.9 million. Got 4 rebounds, 1.7 assists, a steal, a half a block, 1.7 turnovers, and 2.9 personal fouls a game. So if the Blazers ended up getting that draft or that package from the Thunder, that's going to be tough. But I'm sure, of course, you have to go with the proven veteran in OG Annoby, and that's what it's seeming like the Blazers are going to do. But having that OKC as a backup plan is definitely something that the Blazers should definitely look into. But ultimately, I feel like the Blazers are going to go with the OG Annoby and the 33rd overall pick, because I feel like they can get that 33rd overall pick and then use that in another trade to possibly go back into the draft later and get them a guy like Dalen Terry, you know what I'm saying? U of A guy over here that really showed up and showed out with the Wildcats this past year, man. Getting them all the way to the Final Four, you know, helping them. Defensive-minded player, but can do a little bit of everything. I think he's a very intriguing draft option for the Blazers. If they can get back into the draft and be able to get him, that would I feel like that's kind of a steal for the Blazers, you know? So he's very intriguing to me, and I feel like he could challenge Brandon Williams right away for minutes, you know? Like, Brandon Williams might not be able to get any minutes if Dalen Terry is over here. You know, that's how intrigued I am by Dalen Terry, you know? But yeah, man, it's looking more and more like the Blazers are going to go ahead and trade that 7th overall pick, and they're going to get a nice return. If these rumors are true about the Blazers getting that 33rd overall pick as well as OG, you can't say no to that. But this is your boy P Money. Tell me what you guys think, and I'm off this.